The Federal Capital Territory has been relatively calm, aside some pockets of crime recorded here and there. And this is kudos to all security formations in the FCT. But lately, what is very disturbing is the rate of domestic violence in homes. Some we get to know, others we don't, because people hardly speak about them for so many reasons. These crime and others will form the thrust of our discussion on Call the Police today. We shall also take a look at our security situation in the FCT. Good to have you join us. I am Tessie Omeri. Please stay tuned. The program returns shortly.
This is Call the Police live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja.
The least you and I can do is to assist them by making security our primary concern.
That is why we are here, to tell the citizens and residents of FCT that we are equal to the task and we are going to do just what they have said.
Lowest minimum time possible, especially when the callers were able to get across to us quickly.
Security is everyone's business. This is why NTA Channel 5 Abuja is collaborating with the FCT Police Command in providing the real information every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station.
Thank you for watching. If you're just joining us, this is Call the Police live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Now let's begin with this background report that will form part of what we're going to discuss this morning. This background report is on the security situation in the FCT. A ride round the city center with businesses picking up and both private and public officers resuming official engagement is a clear attestation of a crime-free territory, although pockets of crime are being experienced at the usual black spots, as residents lament.
Snatching is everywhere. Why? Because of the state of the economy. So the economy is not stable, and every other person out there wants to live life in their barest minimum.
This place, especially this Meshalati Junction or the other that bridge side, for that side, before we are coming time like this, police take, but around that time that I'm talking about, police they are not coming out at that time.
As technology evolves, so are criminal activities, says the DPO Utako, as he reminds residents that personal security is.
For example, you have a car, you bought a car with about 5 million looking after your car. So we should be more security conscious. Go to a plaza, park your car properly.
The DPO also dwelled more on the issue of domestic violence, which has taken an ugly trend.
Though domestic violence has been with us because of culture, religion, we downplay it. But as an officer, we deal with it based on rules and regulation. There's no sentiment.
For the residents of Kubwa Division, it will not be business as usual, says the new sheriff, CSP Abubakar Abdul Karim, who just assumed office 2 months ago.
Kubwa, it's one of a settlement under Bori Area Council with a population of precisely about 700,000 or so. Kubwa is made of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The only place that we are putting more energy and effort now is pipeline. This pipeline constitutes of the Bazongo West and the Bazongo North. It has a lot of exits. It also connects with the train station, where you have the tunnels. It provides a lot of it's not motorable, but for people that use, providing security in the area could be relatively difficult to make myself present there.
The DPOs both identify community collaboration as a major factor responsible for the successes recorded so far. They appeal for prompt, intelligent and accurate information sharing from members of the public as a panacea for a crime-free FCT. And we just watched the background reports as part of our issues discussing this morning, where we shall be dwelling more on domestic violence. And my guest today is the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, Benneth Igwe, here on the program. And today we are discussing one disturbing issue. Though from the background reports, I want to hear one or two words from you, especially the residents lamenting still that black spot that has always been highlighted on several occasions on the platform. And then we talk about the domestic violence, which is our focus for today. So what can you make out of the reports you just watched?
What I saw from the background report is not true. There's no black spot point in Abuja now that is prone. We have been doing clearance. If you can do clearance, you can see the crowd, miscreants crowds that came to watch Nigeria-Ghana match. Before that Nigeria-Ghana match, there are a lot of threats, which is more than what they're even talking. And we have to clear everywhere. This place they're talking is close to where I'm talking about.
Yeah, they highlighted the Masalachi junction, and they talked about ungodly hours. They talked about like before, like 5 a.m.
It's not true. If you go there in any midnight, you will see patrol vehicle. We have stationed patrol vehicles in almost every under bridges. And we have a lot of men, intelligence, that are there. I don't know why people come out to use one thing to start making generalization. That is what is disturbing.
From what you are saying, it has reduced, but there could be still pockets here and there.
We are out for it. 4 days ago, somebody called that he saw trailers of carrying load of people, hipping them. And when we rushed to the area, there was almost tension. When we rushed to the area, nothing like that. I don't know why people generalize. See something, a lot of these fake news people, and they make it to become a news, as if to say it is true, when there is nothing inside it.
Okay, let's look at the more realistic one, the issue of domestic violence. Yes. It is becoming rampant in the society. And like from one of the DPOs talked about that issue being under-reported. What's your take on that?
You cannot, you see, domestic is domestic. If a man and a woman from different backgrounds with different intentions decided to come together under an auspices of marriage, one day their individual differences will manifest. And when you manifest, man is half animal. Some can react. It's not about, I always see people talking about man beating the wife. Women are equally beating men now. You don't know that?
We've seen a lot of videos.
Yes, women are beating men now. We have a lot of cases. So it's no longer how people will report it. The husband is beating the wife. The husband, now wife can beat equally. But what we are saying is that many of them are very dangerous. They are dangerous in the fact that you don't know who is alive and who is half dead that is talking. Some people may be talking, don't know that they're half dead. Just give only a slap before now. So from normal slap, you turn to a murder case. And that's what is happening.
So the ideal thing is for everybody to
just manage yourself. Continue to manage. Marriage is about managing. Family is about managing.
Okay, let's now narrow down to the Peter Nwachukwu case, the latest one, the trending one, that is the gospel singer Osinachi. What's the update on the investigation?
The update as at today is that we are expecting the autopsy report. We're expecting it today or tomorrow, and we will make it public. And it can now help us to take decision. Especially whether we are going left or right.
I can see a lot of progress in that aspect.
A lot of progress. A lot of progress. A lot of progress.
Last month, still talking about domestic violence, someone called the DPO, in Karu Axis to report an incident of domestic violence, of how the husband the husband nearly set ablaze house, and the police are told her to tell the people fighting to make formal reports. Is it wrong for someone to report domestic violence?
No, it's right.
Okay, so
you can report any violence is violence.
So
slapping like, somebody is an assault.
Like a good Samaritan saw this incident and made effort to
suppress or
to
intervene.
To even inform the DPO. The DPO is not asking that good Samaritan to make a formal report.
Yes, because DPO cannot go there on his own.
Oh, so what's the procedure?
Well, if you got the information, he can go there to save life.
Yes.
He can go there to save life. The good Samaritan himself, every person, a private person, including the good Samaritan, you are empowered by law to go and mediate. You are police, a private police. You are because policing is your own. You don't need to report to police before doing something.
Okay.
That's why when you see something, say something.
Yes, you said that the DPO can actually go to save lives.
Yes.
In this case, the person that reported is
can equally go and save life.
Okay, but the person is saying the DPO did not go. That's the query.
No. You see, a lot of cultural issue comes in. Yeah. You may intervene in a husband and wife matter, and they will take it as husband and wife. And you know, some laws in this country said husband and wife of Christian marriage, they said both of them are one. So police cannot put asunder, to go and separate them.
So one is always being careful.
Yes, you have to be careful entering it. Otherwise, you will be accused of trying to separate the family. It's it when they have misunderstanding, you start to separate them. So we are equally careful entering into domestic issues, especially when it concerns husband and wife. Because two of them will unite tomorrow and start to do love.
Sure, we've seen so many cases.
Yes, after fighting today, they will meet tomorrow and continue love.
You can also be part of this program by calling the numbers showing on your screen. If you have any reported case or any experience, to share with us. It's a disturbing issue, and I know that the security forces are making efforts to tackle it. So, sir, I would like to ask you this: the Nigerian police generally, what are you doing, to tackle this? Like you have said, some people half dead, some people are mad. So it's like an attitudinal thing that you don't know who is, depending on how you will react to statements and all that.
Exactly.
And men too are also falling victim of this domestic violence.
Yes.
Is it because it's not been reported that we always hear about women?
No, the issue is that a lot of people overreact. Overreaction may not be commensurate to the offense.
Okay.
You understand me? When it's not commensurate to the offense, you become liable. Sit down is not an insulting word, but depending on the way you say it, you can ask somebody, my dear, sit down.
And it's become an offense.
Yes, that's you say sit down, it becomes an offense. Yeah. So you are telling me to sit down. Say, an issue has started. Yeah. So it depends on how you say it. Soft words can bring down strong hearts.
Sure.
So, but I advise men to stop overreacting.
Okay, before you advise to men, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. You're live on TV.
I'm watching the program, police.
Okay, that's beautiful, and you're also live on TV. Can you go ahead with your question? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Smaila Kefas from Gwagwalada.
Smaila Kefas from Gwagwalada. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm just trying to contribute on what the Deputy Commissioner of Police is saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like what the man is saying, Mr. Bennett.
Yes.
In fact, he's very frank, very straightforward. All that he's saying there is true.
Sure.
Yes, because there was a case.
Okay.
Husband and wife were fighting, and police went there. The husband and wife asked, even the wife, they were asking the police, who told you that we are fighting? And who told you here? So you see all these kind of things. Police have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Okay. Intervening in this kind of case.
Okay.
That's my take. But the man is making a very honest point here.
Thank
it's almost like the man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Bennett is responding.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samaila.
Samaila.
You have made a valid point, and he's concurring to what you're saying about not interfering in husband and wife relationship.
You have limits to what you can interfere from.
Except it becomes beyond the usual husband and
Yes.
wife relationship.
What may be causing the fight may be extraordinary something. The wife will say, this is my husband. You will not know. You will go and intervene. That if he is sleeping, he is facing the wall.
Which means
instead of facing me.
which means some of the reasons are so uncalled for.
Yes, that.
And yet some of them lead
she will get annoyed because of it. That the man is sleeping and facing the wall.
It's so ridiculous.
Yes.
But funny as it sounds,
yes.
It can lead to something bad.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
It has led.
It's a big matter.
Yes.
She's complaining and she's annoyed. So every time he is sleeping, he will be facing the wall instead of facing me. Why am I here? Why am I here? He should tell me why I'm here. He's sleeping every day. He's facing the wall. Is it wall I'm here for? Am I video?
Okay. Okay, we have another caller here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Pastor Ebida.
Okay. Okay, Pastor. Okay, Pastor Dan from Maraba. Go ahead.
Yes. Please, the question you asked our officer there was that somebody come from Karo.
Yes.
Saw a man as in domestic
trying to set the house ablaze. Yeah.
To set the house ablaze.
Sure.
And the DPO asked him to make proper
reports.
Complaint. Does the person need to make proper complaint since he's seen a man with petrol, firewood to set the house ablaze before we intervene?
Yeah. Okay.
That's my question.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Because if there was no quick intervention and the man burned the house down, it become a
problem.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. He's just dwelling.
I know what he's talking now. He doesn't know why the man wants to burn the house.
But is there any reason that is allowed for somebody to burn the house?
There's no reason.
Yes.
But you don't know what is working in his heart.
Okay. That's why he's asking.
That's why I say they should not overreact on issues.
Okay.
There's another.
The police or security forces don't come to rescue the situation.
No, the security force will come to rescue the situation.
Yes, that's what we are saying.
A man came to me and told me that, sir, I didn't tell them. I went and did the DNA test. And I discovered that the 4 children I have in the house, only one is my blood.
Oh, man.
So that if I reach that house today, she will either I die or she will die, or because all of them, I don't know where they're coming from, they should go from where they're coming from.
Case.
And it's a serious matter.
Yeah, serious one.
So how do you manage him? You first of all calm him down and tell him not to overreact. Okay. After all, some people go to motherless baby home and adopt it.
Is it that easy?
It's easy. They will manage it to be easy.
Can you please turn down the volume of your TV? Yeah, thank you. Go ahead. I'm with you. Okay, please, your name. Sado, to your TV said volume is still very high. Okay, please just go ahead. The time to accommodate that question. Okay, we talked about, let's shift attention a little bit to other security issues.
Yes.
As technology is evolving, so is crime evolving.
Yes.
When you see so many advancements on the internet, some for good reasons. So, crime, all these criminals take advantage of such to perpetrate time. Yes. What's your advice to residents? Like briefly, we are running out of time.
Like I said last time you saw me, you saw us. We arrested 100 and something these thieves that call themselves Babambolas.
Yes. Okay.
Many people accept them as Babambolas, but they don't know that they're thieves. You may keep something in your house in the name of being Babambola to come to pick rubbish. If you spray clothes, they will collect windows that are open. They will enter there and rob the people. and come and rob the house and go, especially in the house that is empty. So all these people, the criminals are manifesting in different forms. Some has come in the name of Babambola. And that's why we're not taking chances. Yeah. Because if you check area like FCT, there are a lot of influx of people from all different walks of life. Yes. Yeah. And some manifest the good, the bad, and the ugly. They're all in Abuja. Yeah. So, and we are not keeping quiet, and we cannot keep quiet. Yeah. That's why we are hitting it hard. Okay. Because some manifest differently from different angles, they will come in.
Sure, sure. So, sir, your final thoughts on crime prevention to residents in the FCT?
Number one, know your neighbor. I always say this, know who is your next neighbor. Is number one personal crime prevention view for you. Know who is your neighbor. Many people are living. Some will come and mount a camera for you. You will not even know that camera has been mounted against you. They will be monitoring your movement. You will not know. You don't know whom he or she is. So we have been telling residents, know your neighbor. Know what your neighbor is doing. In case of emergency, the next person and the closest person that will come for rescue or for any operation or that can inform the police or inform any security agencies is your neighbor. Your neighbor can hear noise in your flat or in your room and suspect something. Yeah. And because he suspected something, the next thing is to aggravate the suspicion, and the next thing is to make a 1 or 2 calls.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. It is on that security tips of knowing your neighbor that we
very important.
Yes, thank you for coming on the program and sharing your thoughts with us
on
that very important domestic violence issue.
Economy on domestic violence, we're all part of it now.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. And to our dear viewer, thank you so much for watching. That's the much we can take on today's episode of the program. Never forget that collective security information to the security forces will go a long way in ensuring our national security. Until we come your way, same time next week, I am Tessie Omeri. Thanks for watching.